Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we managed to revoke back our domain county of Athol finally, though in the process of course we pissed off our vassal king of Sweden, but that's okay. He is in factions, but, well, one faction, but it's not extremely dangerous. We do have the king of Jerusalem in there as well, but we've been improving his opinion steadily, so he will hopefully get out of here in the near future. Maybe if we appoint him Master of the Hunt. How much does he want for a bribe? Too much, and he's already bribed. So that's fine. I was also trying to pass a law, and the character who I bought a favour from to do so, this Earl, apparently cannot have that favour called in because it seems that he's already influenced by a favour, which he doesn't actually appear to be. But anyway, I think what we'll do to get that done is just to buy a favour from a different character instead here. Just to get it out of the way. So Duke of Sicily or the Grand Mayor or the King of Galicia. $7.29. Way too much. $4.25 is much more reasonable. So we have to wait for a reply on that, and then hopefully we'll be able to call in his favor. We don't have the same problem. Our heir, Roderick, has had a son who is unfortunately not strong like his mother. Okay. Alright, let's call in council support. No! Come on now. Alright, we got rid of robber bands at least. The Duke of Lothian has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning the Grand Mayor of Sinai's sexual preferences. Well, I don't think we really care about that. We're on pretty good terms. We'll keep it to ourselves. And he's usurped a city, or a grand city, from the Duke of Cairo. So all of the land that previously, I think this county belonged to somebody else in here. I don't mind this too much. I had given some land over here to the King of Jerusalem before because I wanted to make sure that we didn't lose the entire Kingdom of Jerusalem in a jihad, but I don't think we'll do anything about this for now. We'll just make sure to win any future jihads that are declared on us. We have a pretty good record of so far. Alright, so let's see. If we're never going to be able to call in favors from these people, maybe I should just fire them, or I should hold off trying to change the law for a while, maybe. Yeah, we'll just ignore the whole situation for now and look back again later. So let's maybe declare war on somebody. Check out our defensive pacts. So I was going to declare on the Fatimids, I think, for one of the duchies down here, which means we're going to end up fighting the Seljuks and the Rawadids, and I think that's it. So I think that's probably manageable, if a bit annoying. Let's see, you've got 30k. You also have the Great Pox and are a lunatic. Okay. So that's 30k. The Seljuks have 40k. This is actually maybe less manageable than I initially suspected. We've got another 30k. So they actually outnumber us. We could, of course, hire lots of mercenaries and holy orders, but maybe we should actually just wait until at least one of these people leaves that pact. Or if the Fatimids leave, that would be ideal. We'd probably be going for the Duchy of Sana. When I walk into the office of my spy master Aaron, I find him carving huge and sharp stakes, which he tells me will help bring down any intruder that dares to trespass. The enthusiastic smile on his face gives me an eerie feeling. First, he gives us this garlic potion, and now he's carving steaks. So we can say, if it keeps us safe, we get Suspected Impaler, giving -5 general opinion. Or we can say this nonsense has to stop. So our opinion of him goes down. I don't want the -5 general opinion, but I think this might lead to more interesting events, so sure. I don't think I've ever actually seen this event chain before, so I'm curious to see where it goes. It could be fun. Several tavern owners in Athol have come forward to your court with complaints against Duke Duff the Just. Apparently he has gone on drunken rampages in all of their establishments, and they are demanding compensation. The Duke seems to have no memory of the nights in question. Alright. You can say that he should compensate the tavern owners, in which case he doesn't like us, but we gain prestige. We can say that drinking and debauchery are what your taverns are for. Lower city tax in Athol does not bother me too much, nor does the loss of prestige, really. Alternatively, we can pay 50 gold and the Duke is happier as well. I'll just pay the 50 gold, I think. I could work out whether the 50 gold is worth the reduced tax in Athol, but who has time? Okay, so we are still at 58% threat, and I think it's ticking down pretty slowly at this point. I think the rate at which it ticks down is influenced by your realm size, mostly, or entirely. Anyway, people should start leaving pacts at some point, and if not, I guess we'll eventually just take on all of these people at the same time. But our spy master told me he had something exciting to show me. I was left unimpressed when it turned out to be a vial of ordinary water. Aaron then told me that this blessed water, or blessed water maybe, can drive away our enemies. The small donation demanded by the supplier had apparently already been taken care of. Expensive water, we lose 47 golds. Or this nonsense has to stop. Expensive water. You improved opinion with a cardinal, which is fine. Uh-oh, measles has broken out in the Isle of Man. Which doesn't seem good. A little too close to where I live for my liking. Ah, the Seljuks have left the defensive pact, apparently. Excellent. Well, let's just wait a little while and see if somebody else leaves as well. Otherwise, I think I can handle these two. Ooh. Dangerous faction, though. Jerusalem is suddenly a lot less happy. Well, I guess we can give him the advisor slot that he wants. Might be better to give the advisor slot to Sweden, actually. Keep him out of factions. We're unlikely to be improving his opinion to the point where he'll be out of factions because of that. Well, let's compare their relative power. He's got 8k and Jerusalem has 16. So probably better to give it to Jerusalem, I think. If I can find the correct option. Okay, so he's up to 76. And that faction should not be dangerous anymore. Our son, Prince Sweeney, needs a childhood focus. Not especially talented at anything in particular. We'll go for duty, I think. And our other, unfortunately, ugly kinsman here. Let's go with struggle for you. Did the Seljuks just gain some land up here? think so. They are still at war, actually. With the Fatimids? Ah, interesting. Okay, so I think that means, though, if we do declare on the Fatimids, the Seljuks can't be called in. Oh, they wouldn't be called in anyway, of course, because they left the pact. I was thinking of the other guys. And in any case, they have just rejoined the pact. Okay, what are you guys up to then? Attacking another Sultan in a holy war. Well, I think we'll probably actually just go for this then. If the Seljuks are already attacking the Fatimids, I'm going to assume that that means they can't be called in if we attack the Fatimids as part of the defensive pact. I could be wrong, though. It wouldn't make any sense they'd end up allied in one war and fighting in another one, which surely can't happen. So, this is the duchy we want. We are apparently going to be fighting the Seljuks, but we'll see if that actually happens. We will have mighty Aragon on our side, okay. And Persia, Mesopotamia, and the Hashashin against us. The council approves. So he says he's returning a favour to King Callum of England. Okay. Anyway, we'll declare this. Okay, apparently the Seljuks do get called in. So let's see, you're fighting the Seljuks, and you're also allied with them. Does one of these wars get ended? Nope. Apparently that can just happen. Alright, fair enough. I heard shouting down the corridor when I came around the corner. I see Prince Kentigern loudly arguing with my Aaron. My spymaster Aaron, I guess. Clearly outraged, Kentigern explained to me that Aaron tried to convince him to declare the entire building sacred ground. Oh, he's our chaplain, I see. You can say enough of this. And Kentigern is pleased. Duke Aaron is fired as spymaster and imprisoned. You can say he was just joking, I hope you understand. Prince Kentigern just disapproves, or surely for the correct sum this can be arranged. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue humouring my spymaster's weird behaviour for a relatively reasonable price. Okay. Let's go ahead and raise some holy orders for a start. I'm not looking amazing for gold right now, so... just bumped the mic there, sorry. So maybe we'll hold off on hiring mercenaries. I guess we could hire some slightly cheaper ones. Let's see, we're going to be probably down to 40 gold or so per month once we raise our domain troops. So I'd like to hire ones that I can support on that kind of income, if any. We can get another 8,000. I guess that could make a reasonable difference. Sure. We'll take the Irish band. Okay, we'll just raise all of our domain troops. And everybody else is around here. Alright, you guys, let's see, we're gonna have trouble with supply limits, I think, there. Maybe not, actually, but we'll send you to the other county anyway. England has a lot of spare capacity in their boats, so we'll send them up there. You are reinforcing troops, which is good. Somebody died a natural death. Probably should have checked who that was. It might have been my mother or something. Let's see. Poland. Oh, this is you up here as well. Okay. Oh, you can't fit in those boats. Right. I'll just have you all meet up there. That's fine. Okay, so we can actually fit 40,000 in this county, so let's get you all together there. Okay, everybody's on boats now. Alright, let's get all of you guys on the way down here. So the Hashashin already have an army down here, as do... Well, I think these are actually irrelevant, but the Seljuks have an army of 15k in the area. Which is fine. Unfortunately, we're maybe going to lose some sieges down here if the Fatimids move their army into this area. And we are going to need to get down here and start sieging something so that we don't start losing ticking war score in the near future. I think I might fight this army and this one first, though. Might be safe enough to raise some of these troops down here if we go and park them in the mountains for now. Well, the Seljuk army is on the move. We're headed off inland. Meanwhile, we have a peasant revolt, which I will ignore in the hopes that Poland will take care of it for me. Okay, so the Seljuk army seems to have disappeared, which is fine. We'll just ignore it then. Go and try and fight this army. And let's see how many boats we can raise on this side. It would help if I was pressing the boats button, but you can be raised as well. Nothing from here, apparently. How about from you? 9. Okay. It apparently got taken care of. Uh-oh. I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. So we're going to become ill. We didn't catch the measles, which I have to assume is worse, but still would rather not be ill. We can change our focus, so I might choose something health-related. I did say I was maybe going to go for scholarship, but I really would rather not die at the age of 30 or in the game. So either family or hunting. Let's go with family, I guess. Oh, and we actually lost enough stewardship there to put us below our domain limit, which is not good, though we do have a county down here in Ireland that we can get rid of, which I guess I'll do. Probably just grant it directly to the king. Excuse me, the queen. Which the council approves of. And we'll appoint a commander. We'll get our troops ashore. Alright, we have more men from the Hashashin arriving, which will probably also fight, but we also need to get started moving down towards our war goal here. Not being sieged by the Fatimids, and actually I don't see their army anymore. So who knows where it's gone. Maybe it's heading up this way and it's just not visible in the fog of war here. So our kinsman Aaron is an idolizer, curious and conscientious. Curious is good for diplomacy. Conscientious is good for stewardship. We'll go for diplomacy for him, I suppose. Alright, you're headed to Eliat. We'll let you arrive there. My wife is pregnant, okay. We did just pick up a fertility bonus from Family Focus, but that may not explain a pregnancy so soon. Oh, my illness is past. Excellent. Hopefully that means we won't be dying in the immediate future. Okay, we didn't actually catch you here. Can we catch you here? Apparently not. Okay. Well, we'll have to try to head him off somehow, but we're about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to wait until next time for that. So, thanks for watching, and join me again then.